Hello and welcome back to the channel. Do you like them big? Do you like them chunky? Do you like them round? Or do you like them kinda husky? Big butts. They have been all the rage for a while now, but they come with a price and a hard life. With that big butt, it's very hard to find jeans and even harder to find a wedding dress. Today, we are going to look at a video titled, Woman with the Largest Hips in the World Struggles to Find Wedding Dress. But before we get started, I have another channel, my movie channel, and we just rewatched Matilda, where many fat activists were absolutely upset, angered, pissed because a thin woman acted as a fat woman and wore a fat suit. Link is below and in the comment section. I'd love for you guys to join me and watch movies with me. So many people are saying in the comment section that her husband loves her and them hips, that it is true love, and other people are saying, usually the people that sent me this video are saying that they think that he's enabling her really bad habit.
I'm Mikkel.
I'm Reggie.
And I'm the woman with the world's largest hips.
I'm the guy that loves these hips.
So I would like to think that he really loves her for her and he doesn't have some sort of... But I'm just always so suspicious when someone's like, oh yeah, I love her and them hips. And those hips that they love can like engulf them. But she really does have the biggest hips in the world. She holds the record. This isn't just a title from a video that they thought of from their head. It's real life. She wins. And I don't recommend trying to beat her at this.
I measure 99 inches. That's 8 feet around.
Don't look at my socks. Actually, no, do look at them. They're Hey Arnold. 8.2 feet. This is 5 so far. 7, 8. We don't even fit on the screen. She's bigger than my bed. 1 foot of her butt cheek would be off of my bed. Where is Sir Mix-a-Lot when you need him?
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Oh, they're putting more words on the screen. Okay, so that's roughly the size of a grand piano. So my dream is to do some extreme, crazy, and very weird and uncomfortable to the watchers musical number while men in thongs, high-waisted thongs, and thigh-high boots do a dance routine as I lay on the grand piano. But they're expensive. So what they're saying to me is that I can just hire Mikkel to be my grand piano and I can sing on that booty. Because if her butt is bigger than this bed, I can do it pretty comfortably. I'll pay, girl, hit me up. Is that what they're saying? Because that's what I'm hearing.
I have a disorder called lipedema.
Ah, there it is, lipedema. We talked about this here before on this channel, but let's just review. Lipedema is more common in women. It usually affects both sides of the body equally. So you're not all lopsided, one big leg here, one like small leg there. In early stage lipedema, you may have heavy legs, a narrow waist, and a much smaller upper body. You may have a large bottom, thighs, lower legs, but your feet will usually be unaffected. Sometimes lipedema can affect the arms too, but the hands are not usually affected. The affected skin feels soft and cool and may be dimpled with an orange peel texture. So according to what I read, the extra fat can only be taken away through surgery. Like I said, we talked about it in a video because there are a small number of diseases. I was very curious as to like what these diseases were that can make it very difficult to lose weight. And not everyone can afford surgery, but many people, like too many people that I see on TikTok scream about lipedema. And everyone has a certain medical condition these days that prevents them, stops them, halts them from losing weight. Not saying that this woman is lying, but I am saying people do lie. People are lying about having mental disorders on TikTok and actually getting exposed. Don't lie, people. But yeah, some people you're never gonna find out. Like if someone said they have a certain disorder, how are we going to really check into that? Anyway, back to lipedema. I do feel for her, but I always wonder, since it's normally in one area, usually, and she does say it's just in her lower body area, her hips.
And it's where the fat is gathered under the skin. In this case, it's in my hips.
Why is the rest of her still very obese? I understand it's a medical condition, but I have feelings that many of these women, at least her and the people screaming they have lipedema, just know I'm gonna say it wrong every single time, aren't eating the healthiest. Let's just keep it real. Losing weight and eating right are very difficult. Not overeating is very difficult. If you grew up where you never got told no when it came to food or learned portion control, it's extremely difficult to change your mindset so that you're not constantly overeating and giving into those weird hunger cravings and just eating everything in sight. Then to add something like lipedema to the mix makes it feel like it's damn near impossible to lose any type of weight, especially when you have people saying, you can't do anything about it. That's what they make it seem like, but my God, if you just go to YouTube or just Google images even, there are some amazing stories of women who said, no. And these women that I was reading about realized that they will never have the body of someone who doesn't have lipedema, but they do their damn best to eat healthy, monitor the food so that this issue doesn't get worse, and they add to the fat. So they put the little note and said lipedema is often confused with obesity. And I have to say again, most of the women that I have seen, me with these big old eyes, maybe not you, but me, I've seen it, that I've seen are obese everywhere. Hands, feet, neck, face, stomach, everywhere. When according to what they say, it affects 1 or 2 areas. Legs, arms. So I'm just saying, you have something going on, but you're not making it any better by not having a healthy lifestyle and monitoring what you're eating and the amount that you're eating. But they're a really cute couple, and I'm very happy that he seems to love her and appreciate her from just judging by this 9-minute video.
She brightens up my life. She's the best thing that ever happened to me, aside from my kids, of course.
Good morning, everybody.
Okay, that was very sweet. It really was, and I'm not trying to be like that horrible of a person, but I have to say something because it's there and it supports my theory that she doesn't have the best eating practices just by looking at her children. Unfortunately, 3 out of the 4 are very obese. And TLC, they're a shady little company because they put tiny little daughter to the left and had the 3 large big ones over here. Just waltz on in so we know that they're big. And you know TLC be doing that. I watched 1,000 Pound Sisters, and I remember, and some of you guys might remember too, when Tammy was talking and then they cut the scene and went to the field where the cows were with the big moo and then go back to Tammy. Shady, but it supports my theory that she probably eats well more than she needs, adding to them hips, and that's why she has the biggest hips in the world. And you know what else supports my theory? The breakfast on the table. I can't see everything, and I'm sure it's staged because I know they eat more than that. But from what I see, they have a pile of toast and a pile of bacon. The bread is empty calories. You're gonna still be hungry after that. And the bacon, yeah, it's protein, but it's not the best choice of protein. It's very high in calories, very high in fat. You're gonna need to eat a lot to keep you full. I could eat that whole, everything on the table, and I would still be hungry. There's absolutely no way that that's all that they're eating.
All right, Dad.
I knew it! Ha! All the people saying, way to judge fat people, Michelle. There's just some fat people that eat a slice of toast and they just balloon up. Some just look at a carb and they just gain 50 pounds. Ha! I'm right. I'm always right. I will absolutely never doubt you again, Michelle. You don't know how big my head just got from being right from this very slight event. Okay, let's get back to it. But I told you so. These are my people. No, not my people as in black people. I mean fat people. I ate like this. And it's not just scrambled eggs.
I know you like eggs.
It's scrambled eggs with butter and oil. 2 very calorie dense foods that are very calorie dense in their small portions. Anyway, so the couple are renewing their vows and they tell their kids, and it's really, really cute that they're just so excited for their parents and their mom because their mom never really had a wedding or a dress, and that's just one of her goals.
Is it gonna be at the church?
It's gonna be at the church. Your mom's gonna be getting a dress and everything.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yes.
You never had the dress.
Well, she might not have the dress now with them hips. Unfortunately, I want her to have a great wedding that she's always dreamed of, but my God, she's got the largest hips in the world. Not in the state of Nebraska, in the whole world. She beat all of y'all. So she heads to the wedding dress boutique with her best friend, and she just says that she's very excited, and she says she's extremely excited, but she does have like a crap ton of anxiety, and she doesn't know if she's actually going to fit into like any of the dresses, but she's just excited to like be there and get the experience of, you know, being in like a bridal boutique.
I have a little anxiety though, because I'm not sure I'm gonna find something, but I'm excited just to have the opportunity to do it.
Okay, so they walk in. So they walk in and you can just tell the women working there are like, oh, shit.
Hello. What brings you in today?
I am just hoping to find a wedding dress.
People, look at her face.
The first thing I noticed when the bride walked in was her hips.
Don't show emotion. Don't let her see my face that I'm worried nothing will fit. You know when you work in customer service and you have to keep a very neutral face? Because whatever face you're gonna make is probably gonna offend the person that just said something and they're the customer. And I guess when you work in customer service, the customer is always right. Especially in this like situation, not that they're always right, but with the wedding thing, you wanna make the bride or the bride-to-be feel really, really special because it is a very expensive day.
I have no idea what to do with her.
Exactly. Actually, no. You guys are mediocre bridal boutique workers. Real bridal boutique workers like me would take about 10 dresses, cut them up, sew them all together, and fit them cheeks. I'm not a real bridal boutique worker, but I feel like people from the fat acceptance movement would be like, well, if they were skilled, they would know what they were doing. Because, you know, everything has to be all-inclusive. Since so many people that have the biggest hips in the world are coming into that boutique, they gotta be ready.
So our dresses, they can come in wider ivory.
That is pretty. Oh, beautiful.
Why are they showing her dresses that she can't even get her toe in? I haven't ever gotten fitted or anything, so brides out there, help me out with the process. I know they do like those minor alterations, right? But if you can't fit into a dress, like at all, but you wanted a dress, wouldn't they have to custom make a whole dress just for you?
Would you have this in my size?
We can have it in a size to try, but to order, we order the dresses, so we would measure you and order in your exact size. We just have several different sample sizes to try on.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I shall eat my words or my question. I thought they were showing her dresses that they know damn well that she can't get at all, because that would make me mad. Don't show me a dress I can't wear. Okay, I'm back on board with these ladies.
I'm gonna be very, very disappointed to not be able to find a wedding dress. I would love to be able to see the wedding gown and try it on. I want that experience.
Well, I don't know if she's gonna get that exact experience that she wants. I mean, like I said, how many women come into this shop specifically that have the biggest hips in the world? One. She's the only one.
In high school, I would wear long shirts on purpose. I would not put on things that showed my curves.
Relatable. Not that I had or have lipedema, but she did say curves, so was my thing. And I developed fast as a kid. I went from stick thin beanpole and everyone calling me super skinny and wow, you can eat so much and you're never gonna be fat, to oh my God, cover her up, she has boobs. So I was very insecure about my curves when I was younger until Beyonce came out with Bootylicious. Praise Beyonce.
Yes, look.
Oh, that's beautiful. And this one comes in her size?
I don't think anything comes in her size.
I think this is at least worth a try.
It's a wonderful feeling to see myself like this.
I hope it fits her. This seems like a big deal for her. And I know a lot of women are so focused on, you know, the dress, the marriage, the moments, coming down the aisle, being that girl, the girl. I want it for her. Let's be real. I'm sure she has been ridiculed ever since she was young about her looks. And many people just want to feel good about themselves. They want their moments. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
To put on a beautiful gown and say, look at me, I look beautiful.
So, will she get it on? Well, through a lot of squeezing, pinning, stretching, and heavy breathing, they get it on.
Yeah, this is a lot of material. That's a lot of dress, and the back is not doing what it's supposed to.
Ooh, they can like sew that up or like fix it. Seamstress stuff, right?
That is not the one.
Okay, so they don't want it. But I personally, you know what? I like to look at the positives. She got her whole body in a dress. That's a big deal.
This is gonna happen with the rest of them. I don't wanna do it anymore.
I don't mean to be rude either, and I do like her, but she knew this was a unique situation. I think she should have had a goal to walk into a boutique and look at some dresses and, you know, visualize herself in it. Instead of, I wanna try on a dress and walk out of here with it ready to go. With them hips, I don't know. She got a special body. She needs help to get up off the bench at the boutique.
Wait, 1, 2, 3.
That in itself should tell you that it's gonna be difficult, and the fact that you have the biggest hips in the world. So she ends up finding something that makes her light up and boosts her confidence.
Wow.
This is
the
beautiful.
dress.
Let's go back. These hips look luscious and wonderful, honey. They're wrapped wonderfully already.
The perfect dress for her perfect day and her moment that she's always wanted. All eyes are on her.
When I saw her walk through those doors, I just had an outpouring of emotion. My love for her was just so realized.
I think it was very cute, and I think that some people, not everyone, I am not all inclusive actually, but I think that many people deserve to have a special day. If they want to spend all this money on one day to feel like a princess for a couple of hours, do it. It's your money, it's your life, and if it makes you happy, get it on. Do I think that she's helping the lipodemia with her eating habits? Yes, she's definitely helping it out. Be very large. Do I think many women use lipedema as an excuse to be severely obese? Yes. Do I think many women who have this disease never learned healthy habits in the first place? So they think that this is just it? Yes, I do. Does it make it very hard to lose weight? Of course. Is Michelle always right? I mean, I was right in this video, so. The answer is yes. But I'm very happy she found the dress, so good for her. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to run on over or walk over or roll, whatever you want. Some of you guys have bad knees. To my movie channel and watch some movies with me. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button over there. My God, I cannot talk. Lipedema. I know you guys are gonna be in the comment section going insane about me not being able to say a damn word again. But that's okay, we all have our flaws and we love each other for it. Okay, you know the drill. Give me a kiss. Great, I'll see you guys next time.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrum.